Today's June 29th, and I'm going to do biceps. So we're 6 weeks or 7 weeks and like 6 days out, somewhere around that number. Anyway, but we're going to do biceps. Some people train biceps and triceps together. My strategy is I'm going to split them up going into the show and just target more on each one. A lot of people don't believe in that, but I believe, but me personally, I'm getting a better growth by separating them, and I'll probably add some form. Because yeah, the bicep and tricep may not be as big as your back and biceps, shoulders, and all that stuff, but I'm just going to kind of go on, just kind of like that's what I'm feeling. I'm going to go with the flow, regardless of what other people say. You got to find your happy medium. So I'm going to train some forms. So we're going to warm up with the first working exercise, which will be the preacher girl. So I'm going to go into that and give you guys a variation, and I'm just going to roll bicep day. All right, this is called the easy curl bar for some reason. It's easy to curl, basically, with the E and then a Z. But there's a couple grooves. And a lot of people see how there's a closer groove and a wider groove, and it rotates. And those are made to make your hands. So it plays in your hands like this, or you can go wider like that. This hence the name easy curl. So I'm gonna do a wider grip. It works the bicep a little bit different. What I look for here is to bring my elbows in some, because I get a better squeeze in the bicep. Some people just like, they put their arms down. It's just different variations, but that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep them kind of close together, wrists up. Now, people believe to go all the way to get a full bicep strip, all the way up. Now, it overextends my bicep and I can't go that heavy. I'll stop about right there and come up. Just right there. That's the range of motion. Keeps the bicep in a constant contraction. It's like all of a sudden right there, it kind of like pulls on bicep a little bit. I don't know, it just doesn't feel as much contraction to me. So this is over the years. And again, this is my training. I'm giving you in-depth about my training, and then you can do whatever you want and find your happy medium. But that's what works for me. So, all right, I'm gonna warm up with my first warm-up exercise, and then I'm gonna go to my working sets. All right, warm up number one. Just 25. Warm up for 15. I'm going to do about 3 warm-up sets, and then I'm going to go into my working set. So, set number 1. This is my 4th set. I've been going between 12 and 15. It just goes by feel. I'm getting more of a pump with this weight than any other. I go heavier, but I will lose the contraction. This is about bodybuilding, building your body. So it's not about a 1 rep max. It's about time and attention, and that's the key. This tears down the body, and then when you're home, away from the gym, recovering diet, supplementation to recover the tissue damage that you've done in the gym. So that's the whole purpose. More reps to really contract the muscle, to really go deep in the muscle fiber. For my next exercise, I'm going to do a hammer cable curls. Now, when you do dumbbell hammer curls, it's always in a neutral grip like this. So anything like this is actually neutral, considered hammer when you do curls. Now, since I'm doing cable, this is hammer cable curls. So you grab the rope because that's going to be in a hammer form. Now, all I'm doing is I'm planting my feet here. I'm having my arms to my side. Whereas the preacher, I stopped like right there. But this time, I'm going to stretch all the way down, all the way up. Some people keep it directly in front like this, but I'm going to be just having it close to my side like this. This works the brachialis. You got the lateral head of the you got the lateral head of brachius, the lateral head of brachialis. I can't even pronounce it right. So you got two heads. You got a long head and a medium head. Long head's the outside, and the inside head is the short head. Lateral head of the bicep brachii. That's the technical name. But doing hammers works the brachialis, which is underhead, the two heads of the bicep brachii, and underneath the three heads of the tricep brachii, which you got a lateral long and a medial head of the tricep brachii. Is it really confusing? Yes. But it sounds confusing, so it sounds like I'm really, really smart. So we're gonna do 3 to 4 sets here, but I'm giving you kind of idea of what this actually works. So the tricep is 2/3 the size of the arm, so if you want big arms, you pound the crap out of your triceps. But also a little hidden secret people don't know, train your brachialis. It's this muscle right here, and if you get that bigger, to expand the bicep from front to back and inside to outside. So, set number 1, let's do it. Set number 1, full stack. We don't do things light here, wheelchair style. Oh, I'm just concentrating, I can hold it. Right over matter, beast mode style. Alright, set number 4. The same way. I'm like, well, Nick, you probably could go heavier. You're right, but I like to weigh it at 150 pounds and you get a good pump. I got other exercises, so I'm not done. So other exercises I'll go extremely heavy, others not so much, but I'll do more reps. Like I normally say between 12 to 15, sometimes 10, sometimes 8. But that time I did 20. I contradict myself, as you can see. But that time I felt like going extra. And again, you just listen to your body. Somebody can tell you to do something, yes, but you gotta also do your own thing, and that's what makes you unique. You don't have to do a cookie cutter diet or cookie cutter training. Yes, stick with the principles, stick with the basics, because that's gonna give you the foundation. But to be the champion, the true champion that you're destined to be, you gotta be your own person, your own individual. Stand outside the norm, outside the average thinking, and that's the key. Just be who you're destined to be. The next exercise is going to be a one-arm dumbbell preacher curl, because I'm going to do it one arm at a time. I'm using the dumbbell, and I'm doing a preacher curl. Hence the name. So what I'm looking for here, I'm going to open up the bicep more. I'm going to put my arm in here and actually put my hand here to lock myself into place. So I'm pressing my side in here. That way I'm coming down. I'm gonna stop about right here. I'm not gonna go full stretch, what people do. I'm gonna go right here and come up. It's basically a contraction. Right there, right there. It's like, yeah, well you can go down here, Nick, and open it up more. But that's your strongest move right here. So I'm looking for a strong move to contract my bicep. And not all the way just go all down. Because it's like, when I do a bicep curl, I'm right here to here. And yes, sometimes I go out here like this, but I mix it up between short and long range motions. When I do cable curls, I'll go full extension. When I do rope cable curls, I'll go full extension. But along these like bars and dumbbells, I do like a 3/4, and it looks like a shorter stroke. So I mix it up, and I have a purpose why I do that. So with that being said, about 3 to 4 sets. Boom. All right, 55 per set. So why this versus we just did the easy bar curl? This, when I do this, my palm is straight up like this. Now with the easy curl bar, my hand's like this. So it's kind of, the easy bar is like a mix between a straight bar and a rope and hammer grip. So this is a different variation. One arm does the next. Set number 3. That's pulling too much. Oh. Didn't feel right that time. Now, this next exercise is a little bit different than what people are used to. Because you got cable curls, but everybody sits up and do them with a stand-up and whatnot. This is going to be leaning forward and stretching behind, curling. It's a one-arm cable curl with the matrix lane. I don't even know what to really call it. So let's just call this the mystery lift with curls. A little bit. I'm basically leaning forward and I'm curling it one over at a time. Pulls my bicep totally different. Before judging it and thinking it's a piece of crap exercise, try it for yourself. I'm going to switch on the other side so you guys can see the other version as well. All right, here we go. That's it for that. I'm not going to show no more of that. So just do your own. Do it and try it on your own. But basically keep your palm upwards and squeeze it forward. That's the mystery exercise for today. So try it yourselves. Tell me how you feel. comment below. Till next time, same wheelchair channel. I'll see you soon.
The Wheelchair Athletics Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit that provides and supports disabled athletes. Please support our cause. Volunteer, donate funds, mail items for the eBay store.